So, you messed up. You screwed the pooch. You ate a Lego brick. This has to be every mom's worst nightmare when they buy their kid a Lego set. Will their kid eat the Lego pieces? Yeah, I did that. And this is the story of what happened to me when I accidentally ate a Lego piece. So, this traumatic childhood experience begins in 2013, and I had just purchased my brand new Lego A-Wing Starfighter.
And I was super excited to get this set. I'm like, this set is cooking more than Gordon Ramsay. This thing had a freaking Admiral Aardvark minifigure, which would be my first Mon Calamari minifigure. On top of that, he's the guy that said, "It's a trap!" But in all honesty, I probably should not have purchased this Lego set because, low-key, if I didn't purchase this, I would not have eaten a Lego piece. Period. The sole reason this happened is because of this set.
Now, this set had a really cool play feature. It was called a flick fire missile. The basic concept of them is you flick them, they fire. My problem with this set came to putting the missiles back in the missile slot. You see, sometimes I would leave the missile dangling out like this. And that's where my downfall came into play, because I didn't push the missile in all the way. So 9-year-old me was playing on the couch. I was laying down completely flat. And I was flying my little A-Wing overhead, making tons of ship noises, going vroom, 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 you know. My mouth was wide open. And basically what had happened was I was flying the A-Wing over my head, and the missile that was dangling by a thread fell off and went into my mouth. So I immediately started to freak out. I started to try to fill the thing up. I'm like, bleh, bleh, bleh. I put the 2 fingers in my mouth. I tried, bro. I tried. But that missile would not come out of my mouth. And eventually I swallowed it, and I was like, what just happened?
So now here comes the worst part. I have to sacrifice my reputation here. You see, I'm a 9-year-old. 9-year-olds don't eat Lego bricks. That's meant for like maybe 4-year-olds, maybe. This is like a 4-year-old problem. But you see, me as a 9-year-old, I'm like, do I tell mom? This is kind of embarrassing. I ate a Lego brick. But it wasn't my fault. But would you believe that's not my fault? I just didn't know. I was kind of like, do I risk my reputation and tell my mom, or do I die from eating a Lego brick? Now, clearly, I was not going to die from eating a Lego brick that small, but 9-year-old me was kind of concerned about it because, like, it's a Lego brick, it's plastic, it does not belong in your mouth. There's literally warnings on the instruction manual that say, don't eat Lego. So I thought, this is the end of my life.
So I immediately went to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I ate a Lego piece. And she's like, why are you putting Lego in your mouth? I'm like, I didn't. It fell off my A-Wing. And she's like, she didn't believe me at first. But like, it was crazy. So we went to the hospital.
As I'm on my way to the hospital, I'm just thinking like,
what are the odds that a Lego Rebel Alliance ship loses a missile and it just happens to fall in my mouth? You know what that reminds me of? The Death Star trench run. Like, what are the odds that a Lego missile falls into my mouth and I eat it? Like, it's so slim, right? And yeah. So I went to the hospital and they're like, oh yeah, we get this all the time. Was your kid eating Lego? I'm like, no, I was not eating Lego. I just wanted to convince them with all my dignity that I did not eat my Lego bricks as a kid. I was simply playing with it, and the missile fell off and went into my throat. Like, it was so frustrating because I didn't want them to think that I was a kid who eats their Lego bricks. That's just weird, you know? But some kids do that. So I was in the ER. And my mom was freaking out, I was freaking out. We're like, what's going to happen to me? But they said it was completely fine. Since it was so small, it wouldn't really affect me. And 2 days later, I pooped it out. I don't have any pictures, and I wouldn't show them if I did, but it came out 2 days later. And that's the story of how I ate a Lego piece, and I was completely fine.